What is up, my cranky crew? It's Ethan from CrankGameplays, and today I just wanted to bring you a little bit of an update vlog, because I feel like I haven't vlogged in a while. I've been doing a lot of gaming stuff recently, but I haven't just sat down in front of the camera and talked to you guys. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to update you on, ask you about, things like that. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is PAX South, because PAX South is in 9 days. It is next week. I am super excited. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. It's been a long time since I've seen my friends and since I've gone to a convention and met a bunch of you guys, so I am extremely excited. I think the last convention that I went to was Indie PopCon this year, which was in June or July. So it's been a while because unfortunately I wasn't able to go to PAX West this year. So yeah, the last one that I went to was Indie PopCon, which feels like it was ages ago. So I am super pumped to go to PAX South. I cannot wait. And I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff there, which I will tell you guys about in a minute. But as of now, there are still tickets if you want to go to PAX South still. It's in San Antonio from the 27th to the 29th, so in San Antonio, Texas. So if you live in that area and you still want to go, you still can. They're all sold out of 3-day passes, Saturday passes, but they still have Friday and Sunday passes available. So you can still go on Friday and Sunday if you want to. But let me know if you're going to PAX South, because I don't know how many people I'm gonna see there, because it's the first convention that I'm going to since I moved out here to LA, and a lot of stuff has happened since I've moved out here. So I'm really excited. Unfortunately, at this one, there's not gonna be a panel for me and Brian and G, because I always do stuff with them. So there's not gonna be a panel this time, just because we didn't submit one soon enough, which kind of sucked. But there is still gonna be a signing with us, so it's gonna be me, Brian, and G, and we're gonna have these awesome posters, which are right here. They're PAX South exclusive posters that we had made, because we had made posters for Indie PopCon this past summer, and people really loved them. So we were like, let's do that again. So I'm not sure how many people are gonna show up to the signing, but because I had 300 people come to the meetup in Maine, I was like, I'm gonna make 500 posters. So the deal with the posters is at the signing, it's first come, first serve. So whoever gets them. We only have 500 of them. So if for some reason there's more than 500 people, which I don't know if there will be, but if there is, only the first 500 people will get them, and we're only allowing one per person. So if you're like, can I have one for my sister that's over in back home, we unfortunately will not be able to give it to you. We're just doing one per person, so then everybody there can try and get one, hopefully. Also, the poster is made by an awesome artist called Makori, so you should go check her out. She actually made my outro too, which you see, not the music, but the little outro end card. So she is such a talented artist, so go and give her some support. So the signing with me, Brian, and G is going to be on Saturday from 2:30 to 4:30, and that's just in the signing. There's a big signing area. I'm sure if you're at PAX South and you don't know where it is, you can just ask one of the staff members there, and they will point you in the right direction. But yes, 2:30 to 4:30, we have 500 posters. So if there's more than 500 people for some reason, only the first 500 people will get them. So I just want to make sure that's clear, because if more than 500 people show up, then that's amazing, that's awesome. But I'm also gonna feel really bad because not everybody will be able to get a poster. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, the posters are going to be free. That's what we did at PopCon, and people really appreciated it. And I'm printing through the awesome company Fan Fiber, which is the people that I have a store through, so they were willing to help me out with that. So it was really awesome, and I'm sure they're gonna be really great posters. I am so excited to see them. They're gonna be pretty normal poster size. This is all boring details, but I just want to give you the details. They're gonna be 17 by 9, so pretty big, like this big or something. Yeah. But those will be there, and you can get them for freezies, and then we can sign them, write goofy things on them if you want. So that's Saturday, 2:30 to 4:30 in the signing area with me, Brian, and G. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to meet a bunch of you guys. It is going to be awesome. I always get so excited for PAX and other conventions, because it's a time to meet a ton of you guys and just see you guys face to face and see the people behind the comments and stuff, because I do notice a lot of the same people over and over again on Twitter and Tumblr and in the comments, just familiar usernames that are always interacting with the channel. And then when I get to meet those people and real life and they're like, oh, I'm this username. It's like, I know exactly who you are. It's so cool. And then on top of that, I get to hang out with a bunch of my friends that I've met through YouTube that I never get to see unless it's a convention. It's always really special. It's a really special time at like PAX and different conventions like that because I get to see my friends, get to see a bunch of you guys, I get to just hang out and do fun stuff. So I can't wait. It's going to be a great weekend. And then on Friday, so the day before the signing with me, Brian, and G, I'm actually doing a thing with Bob and Wade. We're gonna be doing this, I don't want to call it a panel because it's not exactly a panel. It's called Gamify the News. I'll read you the description that the people gave me. What if you could play a video game based on current events? Considering how insane the world is right now, that would be a pretty crazy game. Hence our show, where a host and guest panelists examine the geeky news and big stories of the moment. Together, they decide what our world would look like in video game form. So that's gonna be on Friday from 1 to 2 in the Cactus Theater. That's gonna be me, Bob, Wade, and then one other person, I think, I'm not sure, but we're gonna be doing that. It's gonna be really cool, kind of similar-ish to a panel, but I'm not really sure. And then right after that, me, Bob, and Wade are doing a signing at 2:30, from 2:30 to 4, right after that. So if you want to meet us there, you can definitely do that. And then if you can't come to any of the signings, I'll just be walking around on the show floor and stuff like that and just seeing the sights of PAX. So I'm sure you'll bump into me at some point, but let me know if you are going to PAX because I definitely want to see how many of you are going. I cannot wait to see all my friends and I cannot wait to see all of you guys. It's gonna be the best weekend. We're gonna have so much fun. So besides PAX, there are some things that I want to talk about as well, just like different series and stuff on the channel, and just like things that I have not kept up on, which I should have. The main thing being series, because like the longer lasting series I've kind of put on the back burner for now, just because those videos take a lot longer to make, because I usually record for like 1 to 2 hours for like the Last Guardian videos or the Walking Dead series. And so I know that The Walking Dead episode 2 is up. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know why. I was just all caught up in just like family stuff and hanging out with friends when I was back home in Maine, and that was when I filmed the first episode. And then I came back to LA and I was just like busy because I was back in LA making videos and stuff. But then I went to record episode 2 and I realized this is a different computer than I have back home in Maine. And so I had to replay the first episode again and I just haven't gotten to it yet. So that will be coming very, very, very soon. Hopefully, I will record it tonight. But as far as Last Guardian goes, because I haven't posted an episode of that in like fucking 2 weeks, I'm thinking because not a lot of people watch it anyway, because I still really do want to finish the game. I do not want that to be an unfinished series because I've heard so many amazing things about that game. But what I'm thinking is, instead of just doing the normal series, because I haven't had a lot of time recently to record it and I don't want to like prolong the series, I'm thinking of maybe doing just like a live stream and streaming the entire thing. Not the entire thing, but, well, maybe the entire thing, because I've only played it for like 3 hours total so far. I don't know. I'll figure that out, but I'll stream the rest of the game and then just post that one video as a stream, so then, you know, we can finish off the series and I don't have to just like prolong it longer, because I really do want to finish that game, and I apologize for not keeping up on those series and stuff like that, and I promise to be better about that in the future, because I don't want you guys to have to wait for things like that. Like The Walking Dead episode 2, you guys have been waiting such a long time for that and I still haven't played it yet. And thankfully episode 3 isn't up yet, so I don't have to like catch up or anything, but I should post those videos kind of back to back just so you guys don't have to wait. And I apologize, because I know that some of you wait for me to post those episodes because you don't want to watch someone else play it, you want to watch me play it, which I thank you guys a lot for that, because it's really cool knowing that some of you guys like only want to watch certain series from me. So I apologize for keeping you guys waiting for so long for that series. I feel really bad about that, so I'm sorry. Another thing that I wanted to touch on is reading your comments series, because I haven't done a reading your comments video in a while, and to be honest, it's just because I've been trying to find other stuff to record and it just kind of slipped my mind. But that series will be coming back and I do want to do a reading your comments video. once every couple of weeks, and so I'll switch between like Twitter, YouTube comments, and maybe some Tumblr comments or something like that every now and again. So that's pretty much it for this video. That's really all I wanted to touch on. I am so pumped for PAX South. So again, that is next week from the 27th to the 29th in San Antonio, Texas. It's going to be a really fun time. So if you guys can go to that, if you guys are going to that, let me know. And then I have the panel/signing with Bob and Wade that starts from 1 to 2, and then 2:30 to 4 for the signing on Friday. And then on Saturday, I'm doing the signing with G and Brian, and that is from 2:30 to 4:30 in the signing area. And then if you don't see us there, again, we'll be walking around, so I'm sure you'll bump into us. So thank you guys again so much just for the continuous support. The channel is still growing like crazy, and it's so cool to see just like how much you guys are enjoying the videos, and just like I've seen so much fan art recently and different edits and things like that, and it's really cool. And like people were saying again for PAX South that they were trying to get other people to write letters, that like people who couldn't go to PAX South, they were trying to get them to write letters so they could give them to me at PAX South. And it's just really cool things like that. I've seen a lot of really good stuff in the community recently, so just thank you guys so much. I cannot wait to see some of you at PAX South. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to take so many pictures with you guys and give you guys so many hugs. It's going to be an amazing weekend. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.